The recordings I use are just me playing the game. So I'll sit there and stare at something for about 5 minutes, and hopefully I don't use that footage. Actually, I try my best not to use that footage. I decided to come over here and do a little bit of a looking around at this industry. It's a fair-sized industry, as it takes quite a bit to get it all on the map here, or all on screen. When I put in this terminal exiting road, I thought I'd do something a little different, try to learn something. And I thought I'd be smart and put 2 exits. One for this street, one for up here. Because the one with the traffic on it is pretty much the main drag. The second one is a secondary route to the right side of the industry. But they're not accepting any traffic. So I kind of think, could it be because the road's too slow? I mean, it's all at 30. And this main road goes from 40 to 50 to 60, so it is the quicker route. So if I want them to take this street to this part of the industry, I know I got to quicken the road a little bit. So I do so. And I got to wait for a little bit just to see if anyone's going to take to it. And the verdict seems to be, well, yeah, they are. It's even changing color. Okay, so we are actually taking traffic away from that main road and putting it on this road. Both roads take the same path, like they both go out to the main road out there. So I thought this would be a great idea to share the load and hopefully bring down or increase the flow. Bring down the congestion of that main road. But it doesn't seem to be enough. You see where that's darkening, right? Well, it's darkening there because we're going from 80, down to 30. And as far as the game goes, it's like, nah, maybe you shouldn't be doing that. And maybe that's what you should do. They like that. They show that has a whole lot less congestion. Take out that burned building. Only because it was distracting me. And I get easily distracted enough. But is it enough to get like a lot of people to take that road instead of the main one? Because ideally that's what I did this for. I wanted to make one that leads into the industry and one that kind of sort of bypasses the industry and goes out to the main road. Because of that, a lot of them are wanting to go to the highway. So right now I'm kind of fixated on the task at hand. I want more vehicles to take that path, or the new path, not that path. I'd rather them take this one. Not all of them, of course, because then you end up with the problem on the other side. But I just want to reduce the volume that's taking the main one and have them take this road. They take the quickest route, hands down. Right? So if I can speed up this route a little bit, well then a lot more will find it attractive and they'll take it. So yeah, these are highway pieces I'm using. I think this one's from, is that network extensions? Or is that, it's either network extensions or mass transit. So now that I've got that road going a lot faster than the other one, it's actually probably going to cause a problem. You know what I mean? Everyone's going to switch from going on the main road, doing that. Might end up with too many vehicles on that little road. Because now I can see them taking this road and then jacking over to the main road again. Well, because this one's faster. So it's like I got to find a balance in between. I want to make it quick enough so that I can grab vehicles off that main road but I don't want them to be so quick where they do the slip thing, where they take the right-hand slip just to end up making a left-hand turn. Well, because it's a quicker route. So I got to guard against that. It's definitely more popular. And I think it's relieving the traffic on the other road. And that is the goal. But that looks like a lot of traffic. You know what I mean? I think I may have taken it just a wee bit too far. Yeah, no, that didn't do very much either. I can't see why. I mean, why it would, because everybody was doing a right-hand turn anyways. In which I finally clue into that too. Yeah, through the rule of location, location, location. See, there's some of them going right there, but they're mainly doing the rights here. Which means I can almost remove that slip. No, it's pretty busy still. Well, see, now that road is too red, too congested. The majority of the traffic is taking the new route now. Of course, I would pick on the only vehicle that's going that way. And they're doing exactly what I didn't want them to do. They're going out to this far right road to make a left-hand turn and go to the other side because it's quicker. So it's like, well, at a strategic location, I need to slow the road down so that I'm not attracting left-hand turners here. So I think slowing this chunk down will tell them that if they want to turn left, well, I guess they got to do it down there. But not many of them are going to take this 40 road and do it here when they can just stick on the other route and do it and make a right-hand turn. I get a little distracted here. Yeah. Notice there's no trees. So what's going to happen is every time they put down a building, it's going to be a building that needs to import. So I'm quickly trying to spam a whole bunch of trees in order to get the forestry layer to go dark green. So that when the buildings come back, hopefully it's a clump of trees instead of a building. Not so fortunate there. But this will end not there either. So what's going on? Because those two buildings will import more often than not. Do they do it all the time? I haven't really checked on that. You see that area is not dark enough to actually count as having a resource. I think in order to fix this, I gotta actually take all the buildings out and repopulate with trees so that the land gets dark. Oh, jeez. So the land gets darker again, showing some forestry resource. See how it's starting to turn dark now? So I just might have put it to the point where I don't have to, or they won't have to import. Because if it's dark green, then they'll plant trees or these little bushes. Yeah, it is quite the distraction. And the only reason I'm showing you this is because I do believe I actually go back to the traffic after a while. Because I realized, oh yeah, geez. Actually, I'm not thinking that at all. I'm waiting for time to go by. just to see if my idea will work. And they're all packing the one lane. Well, and there's a good reason too, because they're all doing a right-hand turn. Not many people wanting to turn left from that street. They actually go to the main street to do that, which is the intention. And these guys are mainly right turners. And they only use the one lane, but once they get out there, they pop into different lanes. Well, that's because of lane reservation. It's helping, but not quite enough. I need a better idea. Yeah, that's definitely on the busy side. It is dividing the traffic. It is doing what I wanted it to do. So it's not a failure that way. It's just, I don't know if that's exactly what I want. I think it's about here where I realize, oh, for crying out loud, they want to go to the highway. So what I really need to do is, well, catch you on the next one. Ciao for now. Yeah, I think that made things worse. Ciao for now.